Right, let's start with Connor. What's that on your head? Well, it's a Pokemon hat. I have never worn hats before. Didn't think I'd be able to get away with it with a head as big as mine, but do you know what? I quite like it. So today, we have something quite controversial. Recently, Netflix announced a new show called Atypical, and they released a trailer for it. If you're going to make a show about someone who's autistic, there's going to be a lot of views on it. Let's start with just going through the trailer together, and I'll pause and give my views on certain bits. I'm just going to quickly show you my initial reaction. I filmed it in Asda car park. What a load of absolute... Wasn't best pleased with it. Let's move on. Right, okay, first of all, we've got the stereotypical no eye contact. Okay. Fair enough. Do you know what? Everyone's spectrum's different. I'm fine with that, I am. Okay, a little bit of humour. I'm a weirdo. That's what everyone says. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'll give them that one too. I don't think you'll find many autistic people saying that themselves are weirdos. Well, to a degree, obviously, yeah. That's fair enough to summarise everyone else's perception of it, okay? Sometimes I don't know what people mean when they say things. Yeah. At this point in time, the trailer seemed like, oh, okay, right, they're giving a brief introduction to someone who's autistic, and they're actually trying to educate. It's the next part. People on the spectrum date. Okay, true. Girls don't notice me at all. I'm not great at picking up signals. Something else I can agree with. I don't pick up signals. I've had instances, believe it or not. They are going for that stereotype of autism though. Don't know if I'm happy with that. Remove stick from butt. I don't understand this bit at all, to be honest. Someone explain, please. I think that was just to show that it's going to show the family too. Again, yeah, fair enough. Just giving that idea of how families have to deal with it at all ages. To be fair, I think that would be my reaction. Right, okay, it's showing him in a stress state. Again, that's actually quite good. Another thing, it's showing the battle of being, well, I'm 19, but he's 18, and showing how it is to go into the adult world being autistic, so fair enough. Okay, it's going to try and show that. So this next bit I have a problem with. The line, sometimes I wish I was normal. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I really struggle to see anyone on the spectrum saying that. I don't wish I was normal, whatever normal is. I think he means neurotypical. I wish I was able to deal with situations differently to the way I do. Well, dude, nobody's normal. Right, okay, I can see where they're trying to come from now. They're trying to make it relatable. I have a problem with this. Your son has the same desire to be loved that we all do. This is where I have problems still. Smiling shot of happy autistic person, atypical. So to start with, I don't think it's my sense of humour. I'm not really one for American humour, I'm more British humour. What Netflix are doing, they're going, right, okay, autism's kind of a hot topic at the moment, let's make something on that. But instead of using it as an opportunity to properly develop an understanding of autism, what they're doing is going, dating, everyone can relate to that, let's do that. From the looks of that trailer, what they've done is they've made dating the main focus. I don't know how many autistic people I'm speaking on behalf of here, but personally, I'm not ready for dating. No chance. Finding a partner for me wouldn't just be finding a partner, it would be finding essentially a carer too. So that's a massive thing. I won't go too much into my views on it because, yeah, that's separate. Back to Atypical. I really struggle when programs try to make autism relatable. It's to try and make people say, oh, well, everyone's a little bit autistic, which is one of the most infuriating things ever. Or one thing I should address, which isn't something I have ground to speak upon because I fall into the category, but it's another white male. Why not an Asian female? Just feel they could have really used the opportunity a lot better. Like, how about looking at going into work, going into university, like putting an autistic person in university and how they would struggle with that. That would be far more interesting. Then you could include elements of dating, yeah, sure, but not making it the primary focus. You're 18, you're meant to be doing what normal 18-year-olds do and be in relationships. It's saying you need a relationship to be happy. No. I don't like the fact that this is produced in America too. If it was an English show, there would have been consultants from the National Autistic Society. Autism in America is a whole topic altogether, so I'm not going to go into that, but they have very different ideas. I guarantee the National Autistic Society would not have let this programme be produced in the way it is. They're justifying it by saying, we've had autistic people who write and be actors on it, yet the main person isn't autistic. From the trailer, it doesn't look like it's that much of a demanding role. Like, I know it could be wrong, but like, for example, Curious Incident, that's played by a neurotypical, well, the one I saw, Sam Newton, he played an autistic person, even though he's neurotypical. The role Christopher, for me, looks too demanding for an autistic person. There may be autistic people that would be able to play it, but I do think it would be a struggle to find someone completely comfortable with it. This role, they said autistic people auditioned, but it just, yeah. This is no disrespect to the actor himself. He may get it spot on. I don't think I can judge his performance from a 2-minute trailer. It doesn't look like they consulted as many autistic people as they say they are, and I do think they're just using it as a gimmick. Ultimately though, this is the trailer. I'm still going to watch the entire series so I can fully analyse it. My friend Liam said on Twitter yesterday, it looks like a cross between The In-Betweeners, American in-betweeners, I should add, you know, the crap one, and the A word, the element of autism and family. See, things like the curious incident for me, autism's not the main focus. Like, yes, fair enough, they tackle the challenges of autism. Atypical looks like it's trying to use autism, but not use autism, but use autism. Whereas Curious Incident very much focuses on the character of Christopher, and he just so happens to have a lot of autistic traits. Yeah, overall, I just think a missed opportunity. I hope it's not damaging to the autistic community, because it could cause a lot of upset. I've linked the trailer in the description if you haven't watched it full, because obviously I skipped out bits. Have a look at that. This topic's definitely sparked quite a few video ideas for me. Like, I want to do autism and relationships, and I also want to do, should neurotypicals play autistic actors? I want to go into that. If you like any of those ideas, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to make them. Please let me know your thoughts on the trailer and everything about it. I'd be really interested to see if anyone's excited about this, as in who's on the spectrum. Thank you very much for watching. Knox.